345 BH Cruiser fifth wheel just came in here at Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And I say with 100% sincerity, this is hands down my favorite new Bunkhouse fifth wheel. I love this thing. It's the coolest setup. Couple quick features to talk about while we're outside here. The trail air pin box. What this does, you see how it's got this little like rotation device right here. When you're going down the road, the fifth wheel is going to want to, jump and hop different directions. This is going to take a lot of the bumps and the jumps out of the cab of your truck. I've got a handy little power box here hooked up so that I can show you some handy features inside, but I wanted to show you the underbelly down here. You see we have a double battery setup, and what's awesome is it's already pre-wired through a kill switch, a battery disconnect, so you don't have to cross-wire these. If you add a second battery kind of yourself, you have to sort of jump them in a funny way, and if you do it wrong, you can kind of burn your trailer down, and I mean that literally. It's dangerous. You don't have to worry about that. The way they have this thing wired up, you just wire up, your normal hot and ground lines, and you go. You can use one battery, you can use two, you can do whatever. Cruiser's an awesome product. It's built fantastically, and you're going to see a lot more nicer features like this than you're going to see in other things in its class. For instance, we have double door struts holding up this baggage door at an angle so that you don't have to sit there and hold it up with one hand while you wrestle with it with the other. We've got a very large pass-through storage area down here. If you see that little outside shower hose, that's the indicator that we have a fully centralized docking station going on over there. We have extra lights out, or extra outlets outside here, so if you want to hook up a TV or anything of that nature, you can do it. The full body skin package that we're looking at is standard, just to kind of give you a comparison. It's a nice neutral tone. I love the black accents here, and holy cow, look how shiny that is. And that's not even gel coat. It's just they use a great grade of fiberglass versus a traditional white. There's nothing wrong with this, but that just looks awesome to me. Bigger, full profile. Radial tires are standard. Aluminum wheels standard. If you look down here, this is a big thing. They also have a trail air suspension system. Most RV suspensions have a 2-inch variance the tires can have. This adds like 3 to 3.5, or pardon me, not adds, but gains you an extra inch or inch and a half. So almost 50 to 60% more tire variance between the two. And you notice it's got the rubberized mounts. It's going to take so much of that jump and jolt out of this thing, it's not even funny. And the Polartec insulation package, it's no joke. It's been cold around here recently. We've had a couple of people already take these home and say, you weren't joking. It holds temperature very well. Now this is a cool feature. The Max Air ceiling fan. You have one of these here and one in the bathroom. Just push the on button. The vent back here opens itself. Turns the fan on automatically. Gets an amazing amount of airflow going through here, which is really nice if you don't want to run your AC, if you're cooking a lot. When you're done, one button turns it off and closes it. It's just that easy. Let me give you a kind of a nice shot of the living room here before I go showing you a few more of the fine detail items. God, I love this floor plan. It has so much room in it. We always put a bigger air conditioner on these so that you have more cooling power. And look at the fit and the finish. Angle to angle cut like that is one of the hardest things to do. They do it right every time. Higher quality cabinetry. Need I say more? You've got full 4-finger drawer pulls on here. You can see that it's screwed together. It's not glued and stapled and cheap. If you reach around back here, when you start looking in campers, reach around back here, you can feel pocket screws, not staples. Solid surface countertops, nice upgraded countertops, and we like to include the stovetop cover on these. It serves two functions. One, you can use it as extra counter space, but if you're cooking and you flip it up, it functions as a grease shield as well, so you're not staining up your backsplash. This is going to have a 30% larger refrigerator than most RVs in its class. You see that we did, there is a fireplace down here that is included. We call that a fireplace. It just kind of a fancy jargon for electric space heater. It will knock out a lot of the cold air down here without burning up your propane. Now it has a Bluetooth enabled stereo to kind of save some time. I already hooked my phone up to it, although it takes less than a minute. But I wanted to show you how this works. So I'm playing music wirelessly off my phone through the stereo, through the camper speakers. Pretty cool stuff. TV will be included. We have simply removed that so that you're the first people to touch it. Now I want to show you. It's on a big swing arm. So you can make this face anywhere in the living room, no matter what time of day it is. That's a nice feature to have. Here's something else that's hard to see just from a still photo, and you may not think about it. These cabinets are exceptionally large. A lot of RVs are, you know, you see cabinets above a rear sofa, and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. I can't even, these are at least 50% bigger than the other cabinets I see in fifth wheels. And we're the largest independent RV dealer in Michigan. I see a lot of them. So just please trust me on that and put your hands on it yourself. And if you don't take my word for it, find out yourself. Super cool. I don't know, super sofa? I don't know what else to call it, really. The rear sofa we just looked at is a sleeper. This one's unique because you see right here, we have a handy little recliner mechanism. So we've got a recliner. This section is pure storage. Easy to get to. You see, if you lift this up, you see how that this whole thing right here lifts up and stores things for you. That is more storage. This whole thing is loaded with storage. Now, I want to show you this because I think it's awesome. This table is down in what I call the coffee table position right now, but if you want it to kind of be like a dining table, I've got one hand holding the camera. I only have one hand to operate this. Check this out. Put your foot on the feet, and then you just push, and that's how easy this is to operate. Very cool stuff. Again, this is made by people who go camping. You can tell. One more quick thing to point out here in the kitchen. Pull-out sprayer faucet. Very handy for when you're washing bigger pots, pans, or anything like that. And I love the little hidden electronic center right here. This controls all your slides, your awning. And this does have awning lighting. And what I love is that you can see if the light is off or on because they have these backlit switches. How cool is that? I love those. Now, I told you this is my favorite bunkhouse. Here's why. You see what looks like just an unassuming double door closet, and then you step inside, and it's the coolest, most unique slide-out bunkhouse I've ever seen. We've got a pair of double bunks stacked one over the other in a fourth slide-out. It's just the coolest thing. And it's so space efficient. Because it's it's this way, not this way, so you're not eating up extra space in a bunkhouse that you don't need. They put extra storage up here, just using every ounce of space that they can. You can mount a flat screen in here, and in case you're wondering how the kids get up, they installed a ladder right in the wall for you. They think of everything on this. Just the coolest thing. Moving upstairs, the bathroom, I like to point out, has two entry doors, one from the hallway, one from the master bedroom. You see that we've got a giant double door medicine cabinet, again with just unbelievable woodwork and craftsmanship going on here. Extra counter space because you need room for shavers and blow dryers and toothbrushes and all that stuff. And we have a 60-inch walk-in like residential shower in a bunkhouse. Oh my god, you just it doesn't even make sense to me. It's just not how they built RVs for so long, but that's what I like about Cruiser. They don't lock themselves down to that, well, this is how it's always been done mentality. And again, we have another one of those push-button simple fans up here. Now, let me move back to the bedroom. How new is this RV? We haven't even had a chance to put the bedspread on yet. I saw this thing come in and said, oh my gosh, I gotta get the camera on this right now. Well, this is actually a good time to show you. This is a residential grade black label mattress that has a gel foam top on it. Very nice and comfortable. You know, is it like the very best residential mattress sleep number thing you've ever seen in your life? No. But compared to a normal RV bed, this thing is fantastic. And on something this size, we will almost always add a second air conditioner because with this much cubic foot of space on 4 slides, you really want and almost need that extra cooling capacity. Can't even spit the word out. This cabinet has slatted doors because it is washer dryer prepped, and I think that pretty much sums it up. There's still so many things I haven't even hit on here. So don't hesitate to give us a call to learn more. 800-256-5196. Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Happy camping, guys.